using barely 5.5 million. And so many people were, okay, when you get you get a trading partner, you will go back to the same. We are not. We have more hectares, millions of hectares in organic production than any other country in the world. But when you try to see how many of those hectares are certified organic, none. Is that important for a market point of view? Yes, but if your goal is to feed the people with healthy food, who cares if it's these certified or not? And of course, there are some organic productions, Cuban productions, that have been certified. And I can put examples of organic coffee, some organic sugar, and some other products that like papaya and things like that. But then if somebody is interested to get in these products, he pays, or she, no? This person will pay for the certifiers and they will bring them to Cuba. We know that it's organic. We know that no chemical have been applied there after 1989. But they come and check it. Just to give you examples, organic food is cheaper than conventional food. But it's in limited amounts. So who gets this food? The person that really take the effort to wake up very early in the morning and get this fresh food. I am not trying to tell you that this is the perfect model. It's not. We have a lot of problems. Public transportation, housing. It's necessary to keep working, even when we are on one of the few countries in the world that will revert the trend of deforestation. Between 1959 and now, we have been increased the total coverage of forests in the country in 10%. I'm talking about a country of 110,000 square kilometers. And there are many challenges. But it's the idea that at one point, and I think this is one of the points in human history, it's necessary to stop and think that if the planet is changing, we need to change, or the planet will get rid of us, or it's going to be terrible, the situation for us. And unfortunately, this is not the answer that many people are getting. People think that scientists and technology will find something that will allow you to keep consuming and spending and wasting in that way. No? And we learned that very quickly, but we learned the worst way possible, no? Facing huge problems. And in that way, it's very important to take into account first human diversity. So we live in different places. All of this is being tried to be wiped out by big companies. We are eating 7 cereals. All of us are eating more or less the same food. We're still wanting, people have craves for McDonald's and things like that that are not suited to different climates. And the worst thing is that we think that this is progress. And we're selling this idea to billions of people in China, hundreds of millions of people in India and in poor countries. That's the only way. And the planet cannot resist that. And I think it's time that in our community to start doing baby steps and to work in a different way. I know it's very hard, especially when many societies are so time obsessed. You have to be on time, you have so many things to do, you have to commute, you have to drive your cars and things like that. But it worth it, believe me, to take some time and to say, can I grow a fruit tree here? Can I grow some food? Can I get to know my neighbor? Could we sit together and drink some rum or whatever and talk a little bit more about things that are not only about money or how good I'm doing in life or how satisfied I am. These things we learn, and we didn't stop the life. We continue working hard, but at the same time, it was important to say that we trust each other This trust is very, very important to face hard times. There were thousands of people that left the country. I'm not lying to you. No? Even there were 54,000 people that they tried to do a raft to cross to the States. And many of them died there. I'm not saying that it have to be everybody together. I respect diversity of opinions. But the truth is that most people stay resistant. And I can probably say that we succeeded in that. And maybe we didn't want it that way. But now we were totally surprised when WWF said that the only country that is in conditions to achieve something that in concrete thing is called sustainable development or whatever was Cuba. Because our ecological footprint is small and our social development it's very high in comparison even with first world countries. We have better infant mortality than the United States. I'm going to stop there saying and remarking that this human diversity also needs to be complemented with geographical diversity. And I think we share this in common. We are islanders. Resources are limited. And we need to think in a different way. And it's necessary to drink in our tradition, to drink in our inheritance. And let's not forget that, because we will be the first victim of what is coming. Especially, I think that New Zealand is very isolated geographically. And this is very important to take in account, that we need to respect the difference, and we need to also welcome what we have in common with the rest of humans. But the community is here, and it's now, and the moment is here and now. And it can be permaculture, it can be other forms, you know. I'm not selling an idea or a magic recipe. That's another thing that we learned. There is no such a thing. We have been tricked for many years with magic solutions. And my solution always, somebody will tell, okay, we need a lot of millions of dollars and we don't have it. The magic is on infinite small solution. The magic is on the power of community. You have the power. Don't let it be taken from you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.